thinking about moving to Toronto? Well, in today's videos, we're going to look at cottage country. We're out in the Haliburton area. Please stick around to the end because the best kept secret is at the end. Well, today we're in the Haliburton area looking at cottages. Now, you want to know why I would prefer to purchase a condo or a home in the Haliburton area versus the Muskokas? You're looking at about a 80% price difference between buying one in the Muskoka versus the Haliburton area. So in other words, you're looking at an 80% increase in price over a typical home or cottage in the Muskoka area versus the Haliburton area. So this is a typical cottage in the Haliburton area. You're looking at about $500,000 to $600,000 price range. In the Muskoka area, the same cottage would be over $900,000. So about an 80% price increase. You're looking at about $300 per square foot for the price of a cottage in the Haliburton area and about $600 per square foot in the Muskoka area. Plus your land taxes in the Muskoka area are about double what they are in the Haliburton area. So for a cottage like this, in the Haliburton area, you pay approximately $4,000 to $5,000 a month or a year in your taxes, property taxes. In the Muskoka area, you pay $9,000 to $10,000 in property taxes. So that's why you're going to see today in this video, you're going to see that most of the people with money are spending it wisely in the Haliburton area. There's a smaller cottage, about 800 square feet. You could probably pick up something like this in the Haliburton area for about $400,000. Nice little A-frame cottage here. As you can see, all the cottages are unique and custom built. Lovely design. They all have nice little patios and docks. You could probably pick up something like this for $600,000 or $700,000 in the Haliburton area. Another nice little A-frame style cottage, just a different style. You could probably pick up something like this for $700,000 to $800,000 in the Haliburton area. Here we have a nice log cabin style cottage. Taking a little tour on this Lake Ketchikuma and Haliburton today. Nice little log cabin style cottage. Probably you could get this for $700,000 to $800,000. You'll see many Cape Cod style cottages in the Haliburton area as well, where they have the screened in porches, sort of a vintage style. This would probably run $300,000 to $400,000. You'll see quite a mix of old and new. This is an older style cabin, log style with a little deck on it, and many times the cabins in this area will have a little bunkie that they use for the kids to stay in. This is what a typical cottage would look like in the Haliburton area. Probably in the $400,000 or $500,000 range. And a nice little living room here. A little fireplace. Nice view of the lake. Nice big open windows here. Little dining room area. Little kitchen area here. Bedrooms here, leaving a little bunkie outside for the kids or relatives. A little bedroom here, laundry, and a little washroom. Well, this is typical of a little cottage in the Haliburton area, around $400,000 to $500,000. And last but not least, if you think the rich aren't moving out to the Haliburton area, think again. It's a multi-million-dollar condo, 3 levels, got a boathouse, nice dock, jet skis. So if you think the rich aren't smart, think again. They are moving out to the Haliburton area. The lakes are just as nice, the water's just as clean. Cottages are half the price. There's another one, multi-million-dollar cottage in the Haliburton area. Nice boathouse, and out the dock, all the fancy boats. the rich are definitely moving out this way. Hi, if this is your first time visiting my channel and you want to know more about living in Toronto, please subscribe and tap the bell, and you'll be the first to hear about new market trends here in Toronto. My name is Ed Bulmer, and I get calls and texts from people like you every day. So if you want to know more about living in Toronto, please call or text me, and I will answer you right away.